Oh, hey. There's so many people here. Ah! Okay, yeah, there's a save point. Yeah. How dare you? How dare you boost? How dare you dodge that barrel? No, I mean, how dare you boost? All right. Hello, everyone. My name's Dan.
And I'm Austin.
And we're here to play games.
In Xeno-y ways.
Welcome back to Xenosaga Episode 2. Jenseits von Gut und Böse. We just finished up the prologue last time, and we are going to jump into the game proper at this point, and get it moving. So I did. If you caught the prologue, I did go back through it and grab those other two items. It really doesn't matter. They're just like little consumables. One of them was a ES healing unit or ES healing item, and the other was basically a tent for your ESs. So it's just good to have stuff. But yeah, it's all been set up, and I'm going to endeavor not to miss more items. But without further ado,
we totally will.
Yeah, we'll handle it. It'll be anyway. Let's go.
He won't have a slight panic attack or anything if we do. Just kidding. The story so far. TC 4753. 14 years ago, old Miltia. While Chaos and Kanan were on a covert mission, they came across Jin Uzuki, a man fighting alone in the conflict. The three decided to travel together. On the way to their destination, they fought Jin's commanding officer, Margulis. His commanding officer, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Jin managed to wound Margulis, but he was injured as well. After the fight, Jin entrusted Kanan with the top secret data that he had obtained, then mysteriously left to go rescue Shion.
That was the prologue. So if you missed it, that's a little recap. It's one thing I do like about this game. There's a lot of recapping whenever you load your save. So let's go.
That is handy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's quite as good as Sonic Adventure 2's, where it's got the ultra loud music and the scrolling text.
Yeah. There he is again. Hey, buddy.
Hello, Kanan.
On second Miltia, 14 years later.
Congratulations, Kanan. This brings our total loss count to 127. I'd say that's a new record. I remember the first time as if it was yesterday. My son was born the next day.
How old is he
Commander
now?
Cherenkov.
He starts junior high next month.
I see.
It's gotta be that shadow. I mean, think about it. Its influence severs your data link every time. If we only knew what it was, then we could access the data he gave you.
Oh, he's been trying to access that data ever since.
Kanan,
Wow.
It's a summons from Representative Helmer. Could you go ahead and report today's results while you're there?
I'm not your secretary, you know.
No.
But today is my son's birthday.
Do it for the laws.
Fine.
Mm-hmm. I can't be edgy and ennui if it make me do stuff like this.
Hey, buddy.
I see.
Elmer looks a lot different too.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate, but I suppose it can't be helped.
I understand that it's data concerning the Miltian conflict. Is it really that important?
Yes, it is. The truth behind the conflict lies buried within it. The one who entrusted that data to you was a subordinate under my command. I had sent him in on an independent investigation.
Yes, Jin Uzuki. Whatever happened to him?
I thought you were a model with suppressed emotions. Don't tell me you're concerned about him.
I'm just curious. He is the one who saddled me with this nuisance after all.
Don't worry about him. He's left the military. I hear he's doing fine. Now, I have another job I'd like you to undertake. Have a look at this. The 100 series Realian prototype Momo will be executing a dive into her subconscious domain at the Administration Bureau.
Oh, that's hard to look
I'd
at.
like to request your assistance.
What's the timeline?
I've been notified that our people have just now descended from orbit and landed at the spaceport. I'd be obliged if you could go and pick them up.
Sounds to me like there's more to it than that.
We've noticed a rise in recent activity from both the U-TIC organization and the immigrant fleet. I think in times like these, it pays to take precaution.
Understood.
I guess the age of mitten hands.
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's that symbol again.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Father.
Your
Is that a
Holiness,
sword?
I have news concerning the matter of the Y data.
It's an odd place to hold
Chief Inquisitor Margulis wishes to convey the details to you directly.
Very well.
it. So a new face with a new power.
There he is.
Your Eminence, it is an honor to be in your presence.
Spare me your platitudes. I understand
Peter.
that the Realian in possession of the Y data has fallen into the hands of the Kukai Foundation. I trust you have an explanation for this.
Yes, Holiness. It is true that the 100 series prototype that holds the Y data is currently in the custody of the Kukai Foundation,
It's all Albedo's fault.
or rather the second Miltian government. However,
I trust you understand the significance of the situation.
according to the URTV Albedo, the Y data is secured by a form of high-level protection, only accessible at the UMN Control Center on 2nd Miltia. Hence, the current situation. Preparations for our next move are already underway.
Margulis. I've heard that the recent offensive against 2nd Miltia was the result of Cardinal Heinlein's manipulation of the Federation's military's upper ranks.
Interesting.
What do you know of this?
I am afraid I possess no intimate details of that. I would presume that all of the Cardinal's decisions are made in the organization's best interest.
Your words. I would imagine it is safe for me to trust them.
I have sworn fealty to your holiness. I would never allow myself to be manipulated by ancient dogma.
Very well. Our
Hmm,
fleet
now
is
it's now.
considering an invasion of the demilitarized zone in the near future. I sincerely hope that you will not disappoint me.
I understand, your holiness. I vow to deliver you good news.
Margulis,
Holiness,
I don't like that URTV. It reminds me of someone vulgar. Be sure you remember that.
I mean, he
As
is
you wish.
vulgar.
True. Very true.
Albedo's the worst. I would say maybe we'll finally get to talk about how somebody called Chaos boss earlier, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to get ignored.
Possibly.
they get suspicious.
That feels like an
when they
almost
get old.
certainly.
The weaker they are, the louder they bark.
Bork, bork, bork.
Pellegrini, what's your status?
Everything is proceeding smoothly. I have Herman and Richard pursuing the target as we speak.
Ugh, Richard.
As this is an independent Inquisitor
Michael!
operation, I'm granting you permission to use the ES Issachar.
Oh?
ES? You mean those 1,000-year-old relics? Do they still work?
The ES is equipped with the Vessel of Anima.
Oh, we back to this, are we?
Vessel of Anima.
The Vessel of Anima was discovered at the same time as the Zohar. Its power rivals the military might of an entire star system.
That's pretty potent.
Handle it with care. We can't afford for it to get damaged, particularly after the effort it took to restore it.
Understood.
Don't scratch the paint. Also, it can blow up an entire solar system. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Totally normal.
R&D report. File number 026643.
Is that Shion?
Mm-hmm.
The anti-Gnosis battle android, Kos-mos, while undergoing startup and field testing on board the Federation cruiser Woglinde, awoke during a Gnosis attack on the fleet. She initiated autonomous mode, even though that mode was still sealed, and has been fully operational ever since. Kos-mos is acting under her own volition. However, there are many unstable elements in her emotional program, and further improvements will be required.
Ziggy's had, like, no change.
After the escape from the Woglinde, we were rescued by the Elsa, a Kukai Foundation cargo ship. We are presently descending into 2nd Miltia in order to turn Kos-mos over to Vector's 2nd R&D division. Furthermore, while en route to Miltia, we took the
nice
100
job,
series
Alan.
observational Realian prototype, Momo, into custody. During this time, we were pursued by the U-TIC organization and an individual called Albedo. Albedo's tenacious attack brought about the appearance of the Song of Nephilim and Proto-Merkaba. Kos-mos' actions allowed us to overcome these crises.
Has her hair always done that? And we just didn't have the technology for it before?
Influenced by her black box components left behind by the late Kevin Winnicott.
I think
This
supposedly.
will likely become a major focus of our future research. Report author, Shion Uzuki, Chief Engineer. Kos-mos
like-
Development Project
Now-
General Operations, Vector Industries, 1st R&D Division.
Now, I'm not sure. I think... Oh, loud. I think in episode 1, Kevin's last name was mentioned once, but Kevin Winnicott, the late Kevin Winnicott.
Okay. Okay, so for anybody who's only experienced Xenosaga 1, may be pertinent to point out, they look drastically different.
They do.
Yeah, no kidding. For a while there, I was kind of worried.
I feel like they made Junior
Somehow we
taller.
made it back.
Little.
A little bit.
It's mostly the
The
models.
crazy stuff the Chief pulls always keeps me on edge.
What are you saying?
Kos-mos and
You make it
Shion
sound
hurt
like
me
it was
just a little
all
bit.
my fault.
That's not what I meant. Hey, Kos-mos! Thank goodness you were there. Man, you really saved us.
Thank you very much. I am happy to be of service.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's a shame they didn't get some of the same voice
We're gonna
actors.
head over to the government office now. What are you all gonna do, Shion?
Well, we need to hand over Kos-mos. I think I'll wander over to Vector's 2nd Division. Is that all right with you, Kos-mos?
Acknowledged. That will not be a problem.
I see. Well, I guess you gotta do your job. You're gonna be here for a little while, right? Hey, maybe we can have some fun later.
That'd be great. I'll show you around this place, Momo.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, then. Shall we, Kos-mos?
Please excuse us. Goodbye.
The fiber optic hair is throwing me off a little bit.
It's kind of fun.
It is, but
Chief, wait up!
I wasn't prepared for it.
Yep. It's a thing.
It
I
is.
suppose we should get going too.
Sorry. Could you wait just a little while? I'm going to report what's happened to the subcommittee. It appears that Dr. Mizrahi has also arrived at Miltia as well, if you have a message for her.
Really? Mommy's here?
Yes.
Please let her know that I'm looking
Yes.
forward to seeing her.
Got it. I'll pass it along.
His is pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
Man. I'll stop complaining after a little bit, but that hurts my soul just a little bit.
Yeah, it is. I'm not the biggest fan of the art style change in this one.
All right.
It's very jarring.
Continue your assignment until the delivery is complete.
Acknowledged. Dr. Mizrahi.
Yes, Xenosaga. Is there something else?
Whoa.
I am currently Ziggurat 8.
So it appears.
Momo is looking forward to seeing you.
I see. I too welcome your arrival.
Mm-hmm.
How cold.
Yeah.
You know, it almost sounds like she's scared to meet her.
Yep.
Eavesdropping is not a very admirable pastime.
Say, old man, how about upgrading to a modern carbon-based body? I bet. If we applied combat Realian technology, we'd see some serious results.
There's no need to play around with extending my lifespan.
Sure about that? I bet Momo would be happy if you lived longer.
I'll pass, thanks. I have no desire to prolong things.
All right.
It's not like he had a choice to begin with.
You know who to call if you ever change your mind.
Rubido.
So this is the first time we've heard, I believe, Ziggy's original name, which is Jan Sauer. Music!
Yay. I should go rejoin the others. Ziggy.
So it's worth mentioning, Ziggy has a spin-off game called Xenosaga Pied Piper. I think we've mentioned this once before, but it's got his whole backstory when he still went by Jan Sauer.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. Well,
all right.
I gotta make sure to remember to press the frickin' circle button. All right, so... Yeah,
Clearly, he needs to wear the swimsuit.
He currently has one skill, the swimsuit, agility +1, skill points +10%, additional 10 to 15% damage. I think it's possible to get the swimsuit for everybody. But yeah, we'll definitely try it out at some point. Let's see. Okay, so a couple things to go over. There's a robot up here. Hey, robot.
Captain Matthews of the Elsa is always in debt. That's why I'm here to help. How about it? Do you have any items or accessories you want to sell?
I'm gonna say yes for now. We're not gonna do anything.
Which would you like to sell?
Yeah, so if you look at the current debt, yeah, it's 10 million G. I don't know why there aren't commas, but it's like pretty much impossible to. There are no shops in Xenosaga Episode 2, so we're not going to sell any of this. There is a way to pay this off. We're going to deal with it later.
Captain Matthews' debt, he'll still continue. Oh, debt hell. Debt hell still continues.
Oh no! Yeah.
Oh no! The dreaded heel of debt.
Yes. But yeah, that is a major side quest in this game, is paying off Captain Matthews' awful debt.
It's because he's a boozer.
Yep. Let's see. There is one more thing we can do around here. Let's look over here. Maybe this one. Ah. Okay. Okay, guess not that one. All right, here we go. View the content.
View the content?
Yes. Okay.
Which content would you like to view?
So, there is a drama series, Xenosaga Episode 1, and martial arts web magazine. I don't know how long this one is. Let's take a look at it. Chapter.
Which chapter would you like to view?
There are 7 chapters. Let's take a look at this. Yeah.
4,000 years in the future, Shion Izuki, Chief of Vector 1st R&D Division, is assigned to the flagship Wuglinda, along with her team members to test the anti-Gnosis battle android Kos-mos, and to escort the Federation fleet as it investigates the disappearance of a planet. During the mission, Shion comes into contact with the Zohar, an object recovered from the region where the planet disappeared, and has a vision of a mysterious girl, Nephilim. Later, the Federation fleet is attacked by the Gnosis pilgrimage fleet. Commander Cherenkov, under orders from the U-TIC organization, attempts to acquire the Zohar during this onslaught, but it is taken by the Gnosis. Shion is chased relentlessly by the Gnosis, but Kos-mos, who has started up on her own, comes to Shion's rescue. Kos-mos annihilates the Gnosis with overwhelming power, but she also takes the life of First Lieutenant Virgil. So we thought. Shion rebukes Kos-mos, but Kos-mos shows no interest in what Shion says.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first episode. Go watch the rest.
Yeah, yeah. We'll take a look at the martial arts one, but yeah, basically that is the beginning of episode 1. So you can read all of these if you want a refresher on Xenosaga episode 1. We're not going to go through the remaining 6. We'll take a look at this one.
Well, I meant that was our first episode in the playlist, so
yeah,
go watch our videos if you want to see what happens.
Exactly. What does this say? Oh yeah,
always target the weakness.
Mm-hmm.
Tutorial.
Mm-hmm.
All right, almost all enemies have weak points. Target each of their weak points and cause them to break. That's the first step to victory. Give them a mental break.
Yeah, so those are much shorter. It is sort of annoying that you have to like go into this freaking menu every time, but whatever. Volume 2.
Stock and boost. After crippling an enemy's stance with break, quickly follow it up by knocking the enemy into an air or down position. The secret to this is readying stock for follow-up attacks ahead of time. Enemies that are in the air or down positions are very vulnerable. Quickly use boost and hit them with consecutive attacks. This will be your basic fighting pattern.
That is correct. In this game, stocking and boosting is pretty much essential to dealing with pretty much every battle. There are some that don't have that mechanic in them, particularly ES battles, and there's some on-foot battles, but for the most part, on-foot battles work that way.
Make use of boost to charge a boost gauge. If you use consecutive boost, the enemy will be unable to attack. Offense is the best defense, or so they say. When going all out, try to get CTC. Use the power stored up with stock all at once for great damage. When finishing the enemy off, aim for school. It will increase the skill points you will earn. Doing this in boss battles will yield phenomenal results.
One thing
phenomenal cosmic power.
Indeed, one thing I was able to do was time the skill gauge for the Margulis fight in the prologue, by the way.
Oh, nice. Nice job.
So you have to hit him in the slot before the skill because he has a dying move that moves the slot one more. All right, we'll go ahead and do these remaining 2. All right, good. Okay. It's not bad.
Simultaneous use of various elements. My favorite. During battle, aim first causing air or down, having CTC in the event slot, moving it behind the enemy, and trying for critical hits. Try to utilize all these elements at the same time. That's the shortcut to victory.
Victory? I like victory.
From my understanding, there is no shortcut to victory. You will be spending 10 minutes on a fight for no reason.
For no reason.
For no reason. Editor's notes. Number 1. Merely hitting the weak points and causing break status can cause the stock gauge to increase. Number 2, attacker and defender are recommended something.
Skills, sorry. I didn't know that would end it. Weird. All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, we'll take one more look at it. And there are recommended skills.
They're simple but useful.
Simple but useful. All right, cool. All right, so we're done there. Those are some pretty decent fighting tips to get you kind of introduced to the new battle system. It's very different than the first one. There should be a save point around. Hey, random kid running everywhere. Let's see, I think. Oh, hey. There's so many people here. Okay, yeah, there's a save point. Yeah.
What is this? A save point?
Oh, boy. I'm gonna go ahead and alternate saves here.
Smart.
What?
You'd think we'd learn our lesson by now, but we still struggle.
Do we?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Second Miltia spaceport.
Ooh, boy.
Ooh, spending our entire game here.
Mm-hmm. Let me in the car. Thank you.
What did Mommy say, Ziggy?
All right. She seemed very busy.
Oh, I knew it.
She's one of the contact subcommittee's head members. I'm sure it's a demanding role.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I've got to do my best to help her out.
Futuristic city.
Ah!
Oh, hey.
What the?
An ambush? Junior, who are they?
Albedo? No, it's not him. It's too gentle for him.
Too gentle for Albedo.
It's no good on auto! Somebody drive!
Ziggy, let me go!
Oh! Hey, Momo!
I'll do it.
She's got this.
Well, I mean, she already proved that she's a really good pilot.
089!
Yep.
For it!
Okay.
Listen, I'm 14 years old. I can do anything. Although, it's kind of wild that nothing is being done about two enormous mech suits chasing civilian vehicles.
It's fine.
This might get rough.
Everybody hold on.
Woo! Nice. That was close.
It was.
Alright! We made it!
Oh, don't worry. It can, like, shrink down or something stupid.
Oh, boy.
Or it'll do that. Oh, good to know in the future the gear shift is the same. Are we still using PS controllers for our,
Yes!
what are those called from the first one?
Oh, yeah, the little, like, portable computer things. I forgot what those were called, yeah.
Right. And it's a good thing nobody's getting actually hurt by all this, I guess.
We're invincible, it's fine.
Well, it's not even a party. There are civilians who are just conveniently getting out of the way.
Oh, no. Tons of civilians got hurt by that.
I just meant their car. I mean, I know the tons of it. Anyway, regardless, they're right behind us. Okay, we'll head for point 2089, the roof of the second mission defense system number 6. Good thinking. That way the citizens won't get caught in the middle. Let's go.
Let's go. Second Miltia City. All right. So we're going to go ahead and do a little setup. We're giving party of Junior, Momo, Chaos. We'll go ahead and handle skills, and then we'll form party. Junior and Momo are two of my favorite party members in this game. So we're
I was going to ask if she still has the transformations like she did in the first one.
She does not.
Oh.
Unfortunately. So we're going to pretty much do the same skill learning on everybody here. Because it's a good start.
Yeah. Plus, you have so many skill points.
Yeah, I do have a good amount of them, but the real problem is class points, right? So Chaos got a little bit more from the intro, and he's pretty solid on skill points, but everybody else pretty much is starting in the same spot.
That's true.
So we're just going to unlock Class A, Class B. I'm good at stuff. All right, so Class B, Strength +2, Hit +2. Okay, now Ziggy. Shouldn't take too long, actually. So yeah, the other thing to do when you learn skills, for any of them that are this way, you equip them. So one thing I didn't talk about last time is at the top here we have equipped skills, which will show that little bangle. There's ether skills, which are abilities that get added to your ether menu, Medica and refresh L. Mastered skills, memory is one of those. They are used automatically, so they just go in this list. And then class, we can kind of view things by class, basically. I think you can scroll the page. I don't remember how to do that, but yeah, doesn't matter that much. But yeah, basically we'll have to go through and go ahead and set everybody up. Nope. Why not?
Swimsuit.
Yeah, we will go ahead and swap Ziggy in. The other thing you can do is you can change leader, which was a thing you could do in episode 1 as well. You'll also notice Ziggy has an enormous amount of HP compared to everyone else. So
yeah,
especially Momo. Momo has the lowest HP, but I am not lying. She is one of the best party members in this game. She is incredible. But yeah, there's a lot of things. Yeah, she's got all sorts of moves. Momo is a support type character. Don't let that role type fool you though. She's incredibly powerful. But support type characters can only use circle commands.
Oh, interesting.
Whereas Junior, Ziggy, and Chaos all have the more complex combo chains. And we've already seen Jin as well. He has the more complex combo chains as well. So, yeah.
I suppose he'll be reprising his role as a party member at some point.
What? Who? Jin?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jin is an important player as far as this game goes. So, let's see. And yeah, we'll go ahead and save here. Jeez, friggin' menu. All right, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Uh-oh.
What?
Hello, problem.
Well, it looks like a robot Robotnik would make.
Uh-huh.
Oh, she uses a bow now.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yep.
Hello, Miranda.
All right.
Shauna.
We're going to stock up. Yeah. This is what the swimsuit looks like. Got a little snorkel.
I forgot that it changes the look.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I like the green and black, though. It's a good look on Ziggy.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of like his swimsuit.
All right. Grizzly.
Ow. Yeah, so I'm stocking up. I'll show you basically how this is going to go. We're going to have to down because we don't have anybody capable of air at the moment. Let's see. What do we got here? I think we're good there. Here we go. I'll go ahead and top her off.
The models may not be taller, but they look taller.
Right. I think it's because they went with a more slim look for everybody.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so this is Grizzly. Interesting. I don't know why that didn't have sound. All right. Oh yeah, no, this is gonna kill him.
I will always fight on the front line.
Thanks, Ziggy.
Don't worry, me and my snorkel will do great damage.
That's right.
Why don't I have a dedicated jump button? This would be so much easier if I could just walk through the door.
Indeed. Okay, let's see here. Grizzly will show up. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy all the stuff. Go through the... Okay, here we go. Let me out. All right. Is there anything down here? Here we go. Skill upgrade A's.
Yep, now we're gonna go back down the stairs.
Yeah, so skill upgrade A's, I believe, are the lower version. Yeah, so these are skill points plus 10, D's are plus 100. I believe these go up to E, which are 500. So there's a bunch of them. We'll eventually get some class upgrade items as well, which will help us learn memory. I should have really just taught that to like Ziggy or Junior or someone, but it'll be fine.
Well, memory just shows what the enemy is weak to, right? Once you've discovered it.
That's right. And I'm pretty sure it's retroactive, so all it does is it allows it to show, but I think the database begins to... Uh-oh. Oh, hello.
U-TIC soldier.
Come back here, I'm gonna fight you.
He changed his mind, and you were like, I'm not allowed.
You chased me, you fool. All right.
If you feel in danger, stay back.
Soldier B, CB. Oh, I'm on Momo. Yep.
It's over.
Mm-hmm. Also, Soldier B.
It's over. The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
You also notice...
To get that out.
What?
They had to really work to get that out before the time crunch.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's see. This isn't a thing, I don't think.
Nope.
Keep out. Oh, my God.
Gotta destroy the gate. Another U-TIC guy.
U-TIC Destroy the gate.
If you feel in danger, stay back.
I was like, why is her back turned to the enemy? But then I realized there's a position that is front and back, so she was looking at the...
Yes.
That's weird.
Alright, we're gonna stock with her. This is Soldier A.
Huh.
Ow. Ow.
Ziggy said, denied.
Yeah. Also, AC fire. It showed up for just a second. Ziggy's attacks have fire built into them.
Nice.
So, it's important to note because if you chain abilities, let's see, this is a Soldier A. I think this is going to hit, yeah, so that hits Zone B, even though that is a circle attack. So that's sort of what I was talking about before, where circle attacks can hit any zone, but they'll hit the highest one.
I will always fight on the front line.
Right. Yeah.
So they'll hit A unless they can't, then they'll hit B unless they can't, and then they'll hit C.
Right.
Crunch. All right, let's keep going
here.
Oh, look, a soldier. How'd it? Oh.
Could you imagine, like, looking up and just seeing people, like, plummeting at you?
Yeah.
I've got no time for wusses like you.
E2 Hauser. Okay. Well, let's get these soldiers out of here first. So, Soldier B once again. CB. All right, go ahead and target, because that'll hit a zone.
Eat this.
Yeah, I'm still trying to learn how to look at the UI for battle.
Yeah, it's a little different. Let's see. Yeah, this will be fine. Get out of here.
It's over.
Enemies also get, like, hella pancaked onto the... That's what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Alright. Hell with it. Let's see. Revised E2 Hauser, CC. I was literally about to medica him. That's so annoying. Alright, whatever.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, so, like, Ziggy has... I'm assuming it just means he runs up to the enemy because it's close range.
Yeah.
With the green, and then the fire is indicating that he has fire attack with his weapon.
Yes.
I feel
Right.
more like a combat model these days.
Yes, her voice
Um,
acting is very strange.
No, well, just he said more like a combat model, and I thought it was funny because that's what she kind of has been.
All right, so yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess my question was going to be that, like, if Ziggy got a different weapon that was, say, lightning, would that emblem change from fire to lightning then?
So he won't get a different weapon. You do not equip characters with new weapons in this game, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. So note, if we go in here, we've got skills. Items are consumables and key items. Ethers. You know, you can cast ethers. There are skills, which we went through. There are tech, which are basically single and double attacks, which we've seen.
Oh, so you don't even get armor.
At least one.
Equipment.
Yes, at least one double attack. And yes, we do not get armor or weapons in this game. It's literally just what are your abilities and skills.
Interesting choice.
It is. It is very interesting. All right, let's see. Where are we going here?
Take the ladder.
Hold on.
I think. No.
Nope. Oh, yeah. Take the ladder. Okay, yeah, there's nothing over here. Yep. A lot of ladders in this section.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got a thing up here. Woo. Let me out. Okay. Oh. Antidote L. All right, good. That's what we wanted. Is there anything down? Let's go look down here. Ah! The answer's no. All right. That was scary.
Like a nah from me, dog.
Yeah, apparently not. All right. Okay, yeah, that's the other side of that. So take this ladder up.
Destroy the doors.
Destroy the doors?
Oh, destroy the doors.
In a second.
Guinan,
Do 'em now.
We're headed for 2089. Tell Helmer to send backup.
Well, that's not great.
Hey, Guinan!
Sorry. What's your heading?
You spilled your tea.
2089!
He did.
Got it. Strange. What was I just doing?
I don't like that.
Not a good sign.
I don't like that at all.
Understood. I've already dispatched someone. I'll have him head to that point immediately. Damn. It's not even safe on land anymore.
On land. All right.
I'm assuming this is U-TIC attacking them, but like I don't know.
It's definitely
Powerful
mean
bullets.
people are attacking.
Thanks, that's so helpful.
You're welcome. No, it does appear to be U-TIC. Yep. Okay. Odd. Apparently this is really long. What? Oh, hey, a soldier. Okay. He's kind of coming out of the woodwork here.
They are.
Watch the enemy closely and react quickly.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is another soldier A, a soldier B. You know what? Let's go ahead. And soldier A, I believe, was B. This is why memory is so nice.
Right.
Ow. Fool.
How could you?
It's over.
Yeah, I do generally like Ziggy for this part because of his high HP, because you haven't really had much of a chance to power up yet.
Right.
It's over. Oh, 78 Grizzly. CB. Okay. Doc Jr. here. Okay, good.
It's a bear.
How much does this thing have? Oh, okay. It's not too bad. Yeah. Oh, interesting.
Oh, that's what the bars are at the bottom. Okay. I'm tracking now.
Down!
That'll do it.
I feel more like a combat model these days.
You're gonna hear this stuff a lot.
I'm sure.
Yeah, so note how much damage Momo does.
Where did the bow come from?
I don't know. She decided she was an archer and a bow appeared in her hand, as far as I can tell. Kind of the, you know, same exact way that Shion's hair is suddenly just like brown instead of red. You know, like the ginger red from episode 1. It just kind of happened, you know, like, yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine.
That's fair. I have no refuting of this.
Ah! More soldiers.
You picked up that revive, right?
I did.
If you feel in danger, stay back.
I feel in danger. I guess
You
I'll
should
stay
stay
back.
back.
I'll do it.
You do. Do it. Stay back.
I'll. Okay. Let's see.
It's strange to me that there is no equipment. I'm still trying to wrap my head around that a little bit.
Yep.
I can kind of see the vision.
It's
but
over.
Let's call it a day.
Oh man.
Yeah, this game has a very odd way that it handles a lot of stuff. You kind of get used to it as you play it. You know, I certainly did. I really enjoy a lot of what they do. Oh, I could have used that on that soldier. I'm silly. All right, that's fine.
It's fine. You clearly didn't need it.
Clearly.
Head south.
But I want to go this. All right, no entry.
Too bad
Got
it says no entry.
On the uh-oh.
Listen, it said no entry, Mr. Robot.
Let's fight him. We got this. I think this is...
If you feel in danger, stay back.
So he has a decent amount of... And even though I turned around, this is a back attack, which is sort of annoying. But, yeah, he's BB. I'm going to turn Momo around as quickly as possible because she is very prone to be getting killed if you leave her in back attack. Let's see. I think we got some detailed stuff about this.
Yeah, you were mentioning that Momo's doing a lot more damage with the bow, and I kind of interrupted you, and that was my bad.
Oh, yeah, it's just, yeah, it was just the thing I wanted to point out. Stock. Oh, yeah, okay, I'll use... Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if... Hold on. Let's see what happens if I do this. Okay. That's actually a good thing to do. I'm gonna have her heal herself.
Yep. So, apparently with mechs like this, there's really not a zone. That is... It says in this sort of battle, no zone exists. I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah, so what it means is I will go ahead and attack with Junior and demonstrate. No zone is popping up.
Oh, I see. It's just damage.
Right. You just damage him. So, yeah, we are going to just kind of keep pumping damage into him. Current event slot. All right. Stock. Yeah.
Yeah, sticking her... yeah, so Momo is good for battle here. Sticking her behind the boss is not a bad idea. Looks
Yeah.
like you moved Ziggy
I did.
instead.
I did, yeah. So the reason for that is I had already turned Momo around as quickly as possible. The alternative is you could just move her behind the boss.
Gotcha.
I'm just gonna have her focus on keeping people healthy. There we go, we're fully stocked. So I am gonna boost my way through here. We're just gonna kind of brute force this encounter.
Yeah. So Momo's main thing is to stalk, just like you did. We'll wait. When Momo has 3 stock, we wait for a bonus point slot turn with Momo.
Bye-bye.
And
Actually,
yeah.
Junior took care of it, but that
Sayonara, baby.
I think that was on a bonus slot. Anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, because Junior missed 1 battle, he's a little bit behind, but he's not too far behind. So,
Yeah, this seems like a pretty straightforward fight.
Yep, it's not bad. Did I get class points with that? I didn't even pay attention. Nope, no class points. All right, continue. Yeah, so that's a little bit of extra. Hey. It's almost like there's a linear path here. What are you doing?
We don't believe in linear paths.
Guys, I thought this was an open world game.
What gave you that impression?
Hey man, you okay?
My back. Same,
Ow.
brother.
What's up?
Yujiro, you ran off without me. I can't believe you.
Sorry, Nina. What are you doing?
But I've never been in a situation like this, and you know people naturally think of themselves first. Really, you could say I took the most natural course of action.
That's very rational of you for standing there and ducking and cowering. Anyway, let's see. We destroy an item for a revive S back here.
I thought you did.
2 revive S.
That was before the area switch, though.
Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's go. Stop before the stairs. Are you healed up? Heal yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm using Chaos in my off slot to top everybody up, so we're just gonna keep doing that.
Yeah. You can have it be Ziggy, Junior, and Chaos coming up for this next thing too, but I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm not concerned with that. Yeah, okay, this is an interesting. Okay. Let me make sure I understand what we're getting into before we get here. Okay, yeah, I got that. Cool. Yeah, I apologize for taking a moment. This is definitely a little bit of a weird fact to read, but just making sure we don't miss stuff. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead and head up. This is not a bad encounter. I remember this one.
It's a hecacopter.
No!
Oh no, I've been trapped by beams of light.
Ow. U-TIC.
I'm a stormtrooper.
Oh no!
Huh. Interesting. All right.
You can't get away from my sensors.
That was an odd space of sound there.
Yeah, so this game has an interesting, weird sound thing that happens sometimes, where the battle doesn't fully load occasionally. It's just strange. I don't really know why it's the way it is. But it happens.
Hooray, early aughts coding.
Yeah, basically. Ow. Stop it!
Maximilian G4 pieces. Iams.
Iams indeed. Ow. Alright.
Ouchies!
So Junior is getting hit relatively hard by their attacks, so we're gonna go ahead and keep him up. And they're gonna shoot her instead. Ah, you fool. All right, so
it tracks.
yeah, let's just get this guy out of here.
Skill point ×2.
All right, this is still a P, so get rid of this PID. B.
What a PID.
Uh-huh. Ow.
I'm sorry.
Figures. All right.
That sucks. These guys hit hard.
They do.
Everything seems to kind of hit hard, though.
Part of it
At the
is,
moment.
part of it is, if you grind up your level, it's not too bad. But we just have not had the opportunity to do that yet.
Yeah.
So, the reason I haven't revived anybody
Looks like I had a little too much fun.
is because it is difficult to get more revive items. So I would rather just eat the level, like the experience loss, and make up for it later.
Sure.
Because keeping your items, keeping a good supply of items is important in this game.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we can get some revive items here in just a second.
Yep. But first, we're gonna make 100% sure. And this is, you could tell why it was like, did you heal up? I think we need to duck in up here in order to avoid, which we didn't fully avoid it, so we'll be okay. It's just more of the same. So.
I've got no time for wusses like you.
Wusses.
Wusses like them. Alright.
Is this supposed to be like a spray of blood when they collapse?
I think so. Ow.
It's so bubbly.
That's true. Ow.
Blood and death.
Ow. Stop it. Alright.
Well, they will consider your request.
How dare you? How dare you boost? How dare you dodge that barrel? No, I mean, how dare you boost? Alright.
Well, they won't dodge that.
Nope. Alright, so let's go ahead.
If you had picked the right enemy and they died, would the boost have gone away? Or would it just gone to another...
Nope. Yeah, it would. You can get rid of enemy boosts if you kill them before they can boost.
Okay. I assumed as much, but... I'm still trying to recover from Momo using a bow. Like, you know, I had this really cool magical girl transformation rod that did really powerful things, but I think I'm going to use this composite bow instead.
Let's go.
It's not even a composite bow, it's just a modernized short bow.
Pretty much. I think a sci-fi bow.
Ish.
So we're gonna get rid of refresh. Or we're gonna get rid of blind, which is not great to have on melee. Or on anyone, really, but...
You got ink on my snorkel.
Just stop it. Let's see. And it's funny because he takes more damage, but right now he's still like the most hardy party member right now.
Yeah. I mean, he's
Quit boosting.
Literally twice the health as anybody else. 3 times even?
Stop boosting. Nobody likes you. All right, so...
Rude. Somebody likes him. Might have been the guy that you killed before him. That was like, oh, that's my buddy. We're best friends. We're break room buds.
Not anymore. Ow.
Oh, obviously.
Stop it.
I'll see you in the next break room.
Let's get going.
See you in the break room in hell. What?
We'll be break room buds in the afterlife. Just you watch.
Just you wait. No, let me out of here.
All right, revives.
Revives. Yep. Yeah. So really, like, I'm probably being slightly too stingy with the revive S's. They're not that bad. to get. I think it's possible to farm them up a little bit, but yeah, do not use this item right here. Do not use this, especially if you want to fight the optional bosses. Hang on to that. And we are going to be fighting the optional bosses. What are you doing?
Toto, you'll be safe there. Don't move until Mommy says it's okay.
Okay. What are you doing?
You bastards, I don't know who the hell you are, but you're stop destroying our city.
That's a legitimate complaint, I feel.
Go, go, go.
Go, go, gadget. Destroy the whole city.
Go, go. Yeah, right.
All right, so we got Revive S's here.
The next lineup is going to be another object destroy for item.
Okay, next section up here.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I'm gonna duck over here.
Mommy, mommy, help! Mommy, help! Mommy, mommy, mommy! Sob.
Okay, we got whatever that item is. I didn't see it. Was it antidote?
It's a skill of grade A. Should be.
Okay, okay, cool.
5 of them.
Cool, cool, cool.
And then we'll make our way up.
And go over here.
Yep. This
Crunch
one
has nothing in it. All right.
We'll head out and around, essentially.
I think we need to duck out the right side. Yep. Hey guys, who are you?
What's up? How did I get mixed up in this? I guess I'm just an unlucky old man. Is your last name Polo? Toshi?
Maybe.
The phones aren't working. I hope everyone at home is all right. Destroy the doll. Save your game. Maybe.
Yep, for sure.
This is a good leveling spot, apparently.
Yeah. So, bonus, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so basically you can go and let the little beam things hit you.
Yeah.
And basically
to fight
you
the PSS
can level
enemies,
up,
yeah.
level 12-ish. You can keep leveling up, just go crazy level if you want to. We're not gonna go too crazy with it at this time, but there will come a time when I will grind in this game, I promise. You know me. Oh yeah.
So each of those enemies drop like 200 experience per character when you win, so... And the save being nearby means a free recovery when you don't have to use a whole bunch of recovery items.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it recovered everything, which is why it's good to use an off-party member with ether points, and 4 Chaos is still my preferred off-party member. Let's see. Here's the attacker and defender statuses they were talking about. I think... Alright, I'm trying to remember exactly where this is. Give me a second. Okay, yeah. So these are skills that are good to learn. These sword attacks. You're going to want these to maximize your damage in later battles. These are really good for imbuing the element into your physical attacks, and they will allow you to do an elemental chain. All that means is if you attack a certain amount of times in a row with the same element, especially if it's a boss where they're weak to that element, it will multiply your damage even more so than just comboing together with repeated stocks and boosts and all of that fun stuff. So it's also one of the reasons why Ziggy is a rather circumstantial party member. The same could be said of Chaos. I think his attacks do aura damage, if I remember right. It's either aura or ice. I can't remember at the moment. Look in the previous video. But they are both the down party members, so you need to use one of them if the enemy needs to be downed. So pick whichever one has the element. If it doesn't line up, you're just kind of out of luck, I think. I think you can sword them, and it'll inflict both, but it might just mess up the elemental combo. But that doesn't happen very often. But generally, I prefer airing enemies because the airing party members don't have elements attached, so you can do an elemental chain with them very easily.
Yeah, good point.
incidentally, Junior and Momo don't have elements attached to them either, which is kind of nice. So that's why they are some of the best party members for just kind of crunching your way through some stuff, along with an erring party member. So yeah, we've seen Jin is able to do that.
Yeah. So class points, right? That's what we need to get to the next level, for instance.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Do those come with leveling specifically versus like individual fights, or?
Yeah. So class points, I think. I mean, I know we got some from the tutorial boss, and I'm pretty sure we get them from bosses. I don't think we have any more class points with anybody at the moment. I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Chaos has 200 CP, which is inadequate to get us the memory skill. So, yeah, I'm not sure I recall. I know that there are class upgrade items. We just don't have any at the moment. And I don't think there's a way to get any at the moment. But at some point, you will get class points for what you do. It might be that we'll get some... Yeah, we're definitely going to get some with the next boss. So, you know, you will eventually be able to accumulate class points without needing to, like, beat every boss. Because you can already tell there's a discontinuity between Chaos, who has 200, and everybody else who has none. And they've all used 600 CP. So... it just gets worse, but you are able to get class upgrades, and you'll be able to farm class upgrades, or class points, rather.
Okay, I was just curious how they were acquired.
Yeah, I wish I knew, honestly. I don't recall at the moment. That's interesting. Yeah. But yeah, so once again, this is a good leveling spot. We are going to go ahead and continue here. We'll be fine. You know, I couldn't always reload from this area and do some leveling between and get us caught back up, but I'm not worried about that right now. Okay. We are going to use the elevator to head up.
Yeah. Use the elevator, use the elevator, elevator.
Yeah.
All right. And then there's some biospheres we can nab.
Should be in one of these. Big one?
Probably the really big boxes.
Look at that.
There we go. That was a noise.
It sure was.
Wow!
Watch out! Junior, you okay, buddy? What are you doing?
Let's just go through puberty, it's fine.
I just want to play. I'm silly. All right.
Yeah, make sure you're topped up.
Yep, I am.
And boss.
Boss time. I like this boss.
All right, it's time for the main event.
It's cool looking boss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Libra?
Libra!
Screw Libra, man.
Man. Not a part of your system.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Move her again.
So, Octo-Ray can do around 100 damage to one character. Sonic Boom does about 150 to all. And ASM does 80 damage to each person hit. In general. The next weak zone is AA, quite special. So we're going to use Junior's Circle twice, and that will get us the AA that we need.
Yep. So, in actuality, probably Ziggy will run support. This is a decent battle to bring in Chaos if you want. Because, basically, if we look, he can do his square attacks, he can do circle, that's about it. Yeah, we'll stock him up regardless.
Nope.
I don't recall if this boss can be downed.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
All right.
We're gonna try it. Let's see.
Oh, this is Is this going to introduce a new type of aspect of fighting?
What do you mean?
Well, so arc effect attacks, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We haven't had to deal with that yet. Not really.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if this was going to have like a tutorial with that or not.
Oh, I don't think it'll have a tutorial. But I think what that means is it's kind of a AoE attack that will hit certain people. So actually, let's just make sure we can demonstrate this. So I'm going to put Ziggy over here. I don't remember which of the moves do that, but yeah, you can use the move command. Basically, I've isolated Momo over here. I'm trying to keep Momo and Junior separate from each other. That way, only one of them gets hit with AoE attacks, because we don't want both of them to be hit.
Right, so the boss's ASM attack, which is the one that's doing, I think, can hit a character and the 2 slots to the character's left and right, so the adjacent sides.
Yep.
Meaning that the max amount of targets that hit is 3, so when you move one of them, if Junior gets hit with this hit all ability, he and Ziggy will both get hit by it, but Momo will not because of the spacing.
Right.
Which is to your point, right?
Right.
So.
Let me see if he can do it. Nope.
Yeah.
That's the problem with Ziggy in this fight, is he's unable to hit Zone A. So, I'm going to restock Junior here, because I'm remembering how some of this works. But basically, the mistake I made just now, which I'm sure you saw, was I emptied Junior's stock by first doing square, square, and then circle, 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 right? So that did BB, AA, which is wrong. That's not what you want for this boss's break zone. And I just emptied Ziggy's circle attacks onto this boss as well. Didn't do anything, because that only hits Zone B. So, we're going to stock Junior up. And the idea here is, what you want to do... I'm actually going to top her up with Ziggy, because Ziggy is doing support in this fight, basically. Damn it, she's so fast. Alright, so... We are gonna boost Momo, and then we're gonna go crazy here. This should be A.
Bye-bye.
A, and then that's break.
Bye-bye.
Alright, and then we're just gonna boost between Momo and Junior, because they're gonna do maximum damage to this boss. I'm not concerned with using Ziggy currently.
Yeah.
And they're out of stock, so they're gonna get 1 each time, but we're gonna just empty the boost gauge onto this boss.
Yeah, this boss will grant us 600 class points.
Yeah, that'll be good.
And has 3360 HP.
Sonic Boom!
Ow.
429 health left. Alright.
Let's go.
Yeah, it is a little easier to get, I'm gonna try to time this so we hit the skill slot. It is a little bit easier to get boosts in this game than in episode 1. Good grief. Alright. Stop trying to kill him.
No.
It will not. It will, in fact, continue trying to kill him.
Let's go.
Oh, okay. So class points are primarily earned by learning all 4 skills within a specific class.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm remembering that now that you said that.
Yeah, and then defeating bosses and certain enemies in various other places will yield class points as well.
Yeah, there you go.
So the main thing here is the more skills we unlock, the more class points we get, which gives us more skills.
Yep. So technically, you can begin farming in that previous area, and it's not a problem if you want to level up. Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can finish on this turn. If I can't, we'll just try it again.
Here you go.
Look at that.
Let's
Skill
hope so.
point times 4.
Nice. But That's worth noting because, like, the sword ethers you were talking about, the Thunder Sword, is actually pretty good, especially on Junior and Momo for this fight. Gives them an edge in the fight.
As you could tell, though, without grinding, we were able to pretty much take that boss out. But yeah, it is very useful because that boss is weak to Thunder. And a lot of times, that is the way it's going to work. You're going to need to use those elements. It's not a big deal. We will be demonstrating that, so don't worry about that. But we will be demonstrating how to do that. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and learn, since we talked about this, I'm going to go ahead and learn Attacker, Defender on Momo. Yeah, there you go. There's the class points. Yeah, level 2 classes are now available. All right. So now we can go up here. I think it's this one. Yep. So now we unlock this, which this is very worth doing. We can just start learning this stuff here.
Yeah.
And it's good to have those as quickly as possible. Yeah, we just got more C points. Quite a few, actually. So yeah, we're able to unlock some other stuff. These protect against elements. You know, you can see there's just a staggering amount of skills in this game.
Yeah, they get expensive real fast, too.
They do. Yep. They do. These, yeah, okay. Yeah, and we don't have all of these available currently. We will be able to unlock them. Some of them are in segment addresses. Some of them are in other places. Level 4 skills in particular, very expensive, but they're really good. Like, lowers all damage received by 10%. That's insanely powerful.
Yeah.
The Night Soul. Trying to find one that I'm remembering. Yeah, I probably just can't see it at the moment, but... yeah, there's several skills up here that are just really, really, really good. Some of them you might recognize too, like Revenge Power. That was in Xenosaga 1. Quick, of course, is extremely good. Yeah, you can guard against statuses, all sorts of cool stuff. So yeah, basically don't do what I did and use your skill points. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. I went ahead and had Momo learn those skills. We're gonna go ahead and get Junior, I think, memory. Let's see.
It's in Class C, so...
Indeed it is, yeah. Unresist. Oh, yeah. That's what those are. Okay, I'm like, why are those automatic? Good grief. All right. You know what? I like these more to have them available for everybody. So, yeah. Yeah, level 2 classes are available. Congratulations. Okay, so now we're gonna unlock this. Here's memory. Very good. Yeah, and then these, you can up your other stuff. Analyze enemies, kind of nice. Let's see. Dex is pretty good. Oh yeah, blast skills, just elemental attacks. These are nice. They're debuffs. Yeah, we don't know what those are yet. So yeah, I'll be going through and messing with these a little bit more. But now that we have memory and we've got a couple more skills, which are pretty nice on our characters, we should be in a little bit better of a position. So there we go. Topped up.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Got to destroy the crane.
We sure do. Oh, look, a handy bridge.
How convenient.
Very convenient. Going across.
It's a good thing nothing's there to get in your way.
That is very useful. I want to go this way. You let me win without playing by the rules. All right, let's go.
No. The rules are there to make it fun.
There's an enemy. You've got an enemy on your tail. Use the brake.
Fox, get this guy off me. Damn, enemies are hiding inside things too.
Enemy!
Good to know that hasn't gone away.
Yeah, it has not.
Is the like horrifying bunny in this game too?
Maybe.
Oh man.
Tested. I'm uncomfortable. All right, so
it's just a toad. A metal
yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Eat this.
Ow. No.
Yeah, I was really wanting to like follow Shion and Kos-mos right away, but can't do that.
Give it time.
I know. I just liked their story. I wanted to see where it continued. But no, gotta check in with Vector, the all-responsible professional adult.
All that boring stuff.
Right.
That's some good skill points. We did win.
Congratulations, Momo.
Level 12.
I got it. The events of the first game were so stressful that everyone aged like 8 years.
Yeah, or they were all replaced by weird shapeshifters. Oh, hey.
Yeah, that's true. That could be true, too.
It could be.
Could be.
With her on our side, we can't lose.
That sounds right. Alright.
Well, we appreciate your vote of confidence, Junior.
Much appreciated. Ow. Haha.
That's what you get.
Eat this.
Oh, I'm realizing he only has one gun right now. Oh, no, he's got both.
No, he's got both. He's
okay,
just
that was
holding them,
weird.
interestingly. Yep.
Well, when he just shot just then, it was like he was holding one with both hands, and it was... Oh, no, I see. Okay. I'm just dumb. He's crossing his arms.
Now he's holding one gun. I don't know where his other one went. He, like, threw it or something.
I was going to say, when he put his hand out, he was yeeting his gun.
Like, somebody gets hit in the face with a gun. Like, oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm confused.
It's like the okay, you haven't played Borderlands, but in Borderlands there's a gun you can get, especially in 2 and 3. They're called the brand is called TDR. It's the company that makes the guns, but what they do, like their unique thing that they do is that typically when you reload, they just like disintegrate and recreate the gun rather than like reloading the gun. They just like
It sounds efficient.
I will show you
what am
what
I
a real
looking
battle
for
is
here?
like.
They rematerialize the gun?
Yes, that's the word I'm looking for. Rematerialize. Some of those versions of Reload are you literally throwing the gun at something and it explodes, and then the gun rematerializes in your hand.
Right.
I actually really like the TDRs. I think they're fun. And there were some situations, and I think it was 2. There's like this big camp that you're running around in that's full of enemies, and there's like helicopters and all kinds of like flying dudes everywhere. And in Borderlands 2, I think it's the first one too, but I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played it. But in 2 for sure, there's a downed mechanic where if you're down, your friend can help you get back up, or if you kill an enemy while you're down, you'll get back up. Of course, the negative to that is that if you go down again, your like dying meter goes faster, essentially.
Sure.
But anyway, there was a flying guy, and there was nobody else around, essentially, and I was downed, and just kind of like as a last-ditch effort, I was shooting at this guy, and I had the TDR weapon out, and he, like, my dude Hail Married it all the way into the flying dude, and it exploded, and it killed the dude.
Nice.
And so my guy was like, "Ah, I'm back," and he kept running around. Playing with my wife, but it was one of those peak moments where I'm like, I could never do that if I tried.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Real quick though, this Ratus T1 Mark II. Actually, yeah, okay, Ratus. That's weird looking. Anyway, no zone on this. But one thing I did want to point out here, and I will point it out actually here in a second because I'll have a good example. Okay. So notice how when I bring up the boost thing in the bottom, right, I cannot boost Ziggy. So what this means is, basically, if somebody is listed on the bottom right, you can't boost them. There is a way to get around this later, but basically right now, it's a little bit of an annoyance because basically you cannot boost somebody if they are present on there. So that's something to keep in mind when you're setting up your rotation, because Ziggy and Junior continually appear here, and so it's a little bit annoying if you want to boost between them. This is definitely going to be a skill we prioritize because it's basically, I think it's a master skill, so you get it for anybody, and basically it lets you boost them even if they're on the player order there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Yeah, this is the same kind of way boosting worked with Xenosaga Episode 1, I believe.
Yes, but there's a way around it in 2. Got him.
Nice.
All right, let's call it
The
a day.
Rotus, the squishy little helicopter.
Helicopter get crunch.
Right. I didn't mean hit point wise, though. I just meant like it's compact and like cute little cube.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Okay, making sure we're going the right way. It is nice having memory now. Hee. All right, so forward.
Say porn.
You like that?
You love to see it. Okay. Base defense system initiating security check. Now scanning. Now scanning. Now scanning. 4 intruders confirmed. No problems detected.
Thanks.
What? 4 intruders confirmed? What do you mean no problem detected?
What? Confusing.
Oh, okay. All right, so looks like we got a boss coming up that's gonna be really enjoying ailments.
Yep.
Status effects.
Yep. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and head in. Let me just check here and see if we need anything for this fight. Let's see. Yeah, okay. There is a rare drop in this coming fight called the Tuned Circuit. It does come from one of the 2 enemies in the fight. They both have rare items that are very, very good that you're going to want to try to get. There is apparently a method to doing this. I'm unconcerned for the purposes of this video with making it happen in a way that is kind of reloading and stuff like that. And there is kind of a complex strategy here. So yeah, I think we will go ahead and we'll fight this boss. We may end up doing it again off screen just to make sure we get the drops we want, unless they just happen to both drop. Apparently there is a way to really make this happen. It may have to involve fighting them a couple of times. But after this fight, there is going to be a really long cutscene. So I think we're about at time here. Do you want to go ahead and proceed?
If it's a long cutscene, it'd probably be better to
truckload of cutscenes. Yeah. So we did get through the first kind of boss that tests your mechanics a bit. We didn't use the elemental strategy that would have helped, but as you can tell, it's not a very tough boss. Next one's a little tougher. And like I was saying, there's some item drop shenanigans going on here that we're going to try to get. Especially one of them is extremely good in the long run. Basically, we're taking the long view in this game. We want to be able to fight all of the optional bosses, and there are several of them that I find very interesting. So yeah, we will be getting to the upcoming boss next time. It'll be interesting for a few reasons, I think. I do also want to address, so we have not gone over developer history yet. A lot of that is going to be very similar to episode 1. So if you have watched that, we're going to kind of retread some of that. In the next episode, I will have some material prepared for us to kind of go through this and so you can understand the developer history of kind of where this game came from. I do want to focus on episode 2 since we're playing it right now, and so we will talk about the development of episode 2 as well as a little bit of lore here. And I do want to address a couple of weird things that came around, like maybe the character redesigns and why the hell is Momo using a bow. I think there may have been something about that, but I don't think it has anything to do with in-game material or in-universe material. I think it's just, what if she had a bow? But I will check it because, you know, that's certainly an object of curiosity. Like, why is everything different right now? It's weird.
Somebody shifted reality when nobody was looking.
Yeah, it's like almost like someone stepped on a butterfly somewhere and suddenly all of reality shifted. Shion has brown hair and can see without her glasses. What is going on? You know, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's that whole thing too. It's just the Zohar doing Zohar things. Okay.
Yep. It's Zohar, just Zohar things. But yeah, we will be getting to this next boss next time. We are going to open with that boss. There are going to be plenty of cutscenes. This game is very, very, very heavy on cutscenes, so there's going to be plenty to see here. And of course, we're going to have a little bit of downtime to talk about the lore of this game, such as it is at this point, as well as development history. So look forward to that next time. A little bit of action, a little bit of fun material to talk through.
Yeah. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining us today. We do hope that you're looking forward to it as much as we are. It's going to be a good time. I think we're going to have fun, just like we did in Xenosaga 1. Even though I will lament the more anime look that the first one had, it's okay. Everything's fine. It's all fine.
One thing I will point out is I think the female characters get it worse because they all had really large eyes in episode 1, and the male characters tended to not.
Right.
So especially characters like Ziggy or Captain Matthews, they look virtually unchanged from the first game, whereas like Momo and Shion and Kos-mos all look really different.
Well, their faces were a lot rounder too, and now they're a little more thin and angular. It's
exactly. Yeah, it's a full. It's not just the eyes, but the eyes are kind of the biggest thing that make the female characters look particularly different. Shion did have a much rounder face in episode 1. Yeah, she's got more of like, I guess, quote unquote, a modern look as far as when this game came out, and they wanted it to look a little more realistic and everything. So yeah,
I guess.
It's interesting. Very interesting.
Leave your thoughts in the comments. Please, no spoilers, as always. Other than that, we're so glad that we just get to be a part of your day. So thanks for choosing this video. We hope it is a wonderful day for you, and we'll catch you all in the next episode.
See you next time.
Toodaloo. Bye-bye now. Diddly diddly do 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 do. Thanks for watching.